Friends, seriously, straight cuts. Look at this. He just showed up. Look at him. Hey, bud. Come on. What's up? What are you doing? He just showed up. Seriously. He's got no collar on him. We took pictures of him on the Facebook there and put him out on the... Who knows? Who knows? Hey, bud. What's happening? He's super nice. I like him. He's standing right by my side. He's awesome. This guy's deadly. Wendy's like, can we keep him if nobody comes for him? I'm like, yeah, of course. I love him. Look at him. Say hi. I'm going to flip you around. Check it out.
What you doing, buddy? That's the powerhouse. What's he doing? What are you sniffing? Hey, sit. Hey, sit. Sit. Oh, good boy. Shake. Shake. Oh, look at this guy go. What a good man. He's looking for treats already.
Dude, he literally just came in my driveway about an hour ago. He's been sauntering around here. I don't know if Wendy's fed him. I hope not.
But there he goes. What's he doing? Like, where's he going? I think he's got a bone. Maybe he's going over to the front door. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, there she is. Honey, I love him. So he sits and shakes a paw.
Friends, how y'all doing? I'm just gonna throw some saws together and get cutting. There goes Larry. Remember Larry? Yeah, I got him a pickaroon. He's got a firewood little processor thing and that. He needed a pickaroon. Well, I've only got the one pickaroon, so I don't want to give it away. But the wind today, we got blown out. I just about went, but Morgan went on site down in Cowichan, which is about 40 minutes away. And he says, I'll go down and clean out some stumps and get prepared for you. And, friends, buckandbillyray.com. If anything's helped you, hopefully it's the old stand up and buck shirt or program, right? Instead of bending over, and I'm going to show you some of that. Oh, Wendy's got the dog over there. That dog's not going anywhere, is he? Hi, bud. Come here. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Come here, buddy. Sit. 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 Oh, yes. He's looking for snacks. I ain't got none. He knows that. This guy's been around. He's smart. He's really smart. Oh, he's going to have a dribble. Yeah, he's marking his tree there. Anyways, we're going to root rots, and we're gonna fill this hole right here today, friends. Right there. Some of it anyways. I don't think I'm gonna get all stacky wacky with this. I'm just gonna throw a loose load in, the old Merc, because I'm taking the Merc. All right, so I threw my sides on today because I probably won't I'm gonna take some wood home today. But I brought the Tin Man saw to take a couple whacks off of this. But I want to get some wood back to the house. This is a huge piece of wood. And there's no way we'll drag that out. It's a monster, actually. It went crashing through here. But I want to get some wood back to the shed to get it to sit all winter. We'll probably end up, I think I'll probably bring the truck, I'll start squeaking back into here, and then I'll probably cut to about there. I'll have a full load, and then I might even, I'm not sure what I'll do yet. I may hand bomb or pull, I'm not sure. That is a nice piece of fur right there though. So I'm gonna load up, maybe do a little bit of splitting, but this is more of just, let's get some wood back to the house. And I brought the sides just because I'm gonna get more wood in that way. It's obvious why I do that. I kind of have a system, friends, for how I do firewood, actually. I always keep a straight line rolling back to the wood. As I go back, I make a nice trail to make things easier to get back. You know, stuff like that right there, that's gonna hinder me. Yeah, you see, I might come up in here and just load here. I'll have this loaded and stack, and I'm gonna stack it too, actually. I'm gonna stack it. I'll show you my system. I basically just throw these sides in there on the side, tie it to the side of the truck, and strap it down like that. It's simple. I don't use the holes for anything. These were for my crew cab. I just jack it up so that I'm not, you know, just simple stuff. Simple stuff. But then when I'm done, I just throw it behind the house. The sides I'm talking about. Look at that thing. There's almost no chat. Look at it. You guys with me? Look at that. Good enough now to get it in the stove. Then I go like this with this stuff, so that, like I say, the next time I throw wood in, I've got rows started. You know what I mean, don't you, friends? I know you do. This only takes a minute and you get so much more wood in. And if I decide to pull something at the end of the shift here, I've got weight in the truck, which I may or may not do. I doubt it, depending on the size of the log. I like it. I like it a lot. So now, I throw the next bit of wood in, which I should probably just keep going back in here, to be honest. I think I will. I'll roll this chopping block out of the way. Okay, you guys get the picture. That's my wedge banger.
So friends, you'll notice when I'm in the truck and I'm stacking, before I start throwing wood in like this, I always stack the next row or two. I'll start the next row or two. See in there in the pickup? Look in the pickup.
Look at the knots.
So that when I throw a bunch more wood in there, I don't have to remove it to start the rows.
I can now throw wood right up in there. There's actually 2 rows started there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's 2. You know what I'm saying, friends, so I can get started on just stacking instead of digging it out of the way to begin my rows again. I always start 1 or 2 rows so that I can start on.
Okay, so it is, it's snotty, very snotty. I got the dark, wet, blood on my head. I cracked my head doing something. Yeah. Okay, let's pull into that other bit of wood there. I wonder if I should go up and then in. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's do it. Pull low. See that? Low. Put her in low. Right. Get up high. Oh yeah. It's listen. She's snotskis. I'm gonna get soaked. I've only got 1 shirt. I thought about it when I left the house. I thought, should I bring a shirt? No, forget about it. Let's go. So here's my, well, I think maybe that's what that was. Maybe. Yeah, that's probably what that was. Okay, well, I'm gonna load up. You guys know where I'm at. I'll show you where I'm at, and then I'm just gonna put you down because my phone will get wrecked. This is where we're at. Okay, boom, boom. I backed right into a nice load of wood. I'll be out of here in a short time. Boom, I'm right on it. I came out of there. That's where I was. So I was gonna pull that log with a full load with old Myrtle, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna come back with the 4x4 because I think I'll need it. But those sides I just put in when I'm doing big loads. That's it. They come out when they're at the house. Look at Myrtle, friends. See, I'll just back in a little bit and then I'll wheel out of there. Let's get loading. but I got a baby C. That baby C that I cleaned up in the last video, I want to show it with Tin Man Saw. Tin Man Saw's ripping right now. Hey? The old 1-ton, friends, I'm telling you, look it don't even matter. I'm telling you, it does not matter for this thing. That's a heaper. I'm liking this. Just ropes. Just keep things from bouncing all over the place. That's it. It's worth the stack. Trust me, when you're a ways away from home, it's worth the stack. We could measure that. You know what, I'll tell you, I'll bet you it's close to a cord. Probably just under. Probably just under. Hey, friends? But here, let me show you something. Here, I'll show you from the side angle here with this truck. It's a 1-ton. Look at the old girl. She really don't care. Look at it. Just flat. She's flat. I love it. Fourth gear. Look at the sides, friends. And that's not even part of the truck. That's just the weight against the, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see guys, they'll put sheets of 2x4, or pardon me, sheets of plywood up, and then they'll start at the bottom and it holds it straight, right? This is a 1-ton, friend, so it's got the braking power, it's got everything. If you're planning on getting into the firewood business and you want to maximize your dollars, get yourself a 3/4 ton, minimal. You know, I mean, gosh, think about the dough you're saving in gas. Anyways, what a glorious time. I wanted to run Tin Man Saw a bit too. There's 4th gear, we're rolling home.
Friends, I gotta be honest. You know when you have that thing, and I know it's a material thing, but friends, I can't express the love I have for this old truck. I'm so honored to own it, and I want to thank publicly again, very briefly, Dixon and Fraser for reaching out and helping the old Myrtle, and of course our good friend Morgan at Wild West Garage. You people have made this truck so much more for me.
So friends, we have a new... Hi buddy. Hi bud. How you doing? Hey buddy. How's it going, bud? He's like, he showed up here, friends. I'm not kidding you. He's got no collar. Here he is. Hi bud. How you doing there, Chester? Actually, his name's Mike. I think he's looking for a poop. He's still checking out his home. So that's how she sits, friends. This is a 1-ton truck. It just does not, it doesn't, look at the gap between the wheels. Look at the gap on the front, right? And then look at, I'll show you in here. I'll take you right in here. That's freaking close to a cord of wood, friends. It is, that's way up there. Like, but let me show you something. Let's see. Yeah, the overloads are in, but we're still like totally not even, you know what I mean? It's just, they're not stressing at all. It's a freaking stack of ribs right there, friends. Look at L1 ton skis. Loving it. Myrtle's a special, she's a special old girl. I'm so glad that the young lady who kind of pestered me in for lack of a better word, to buy this thing. She was so gracious to just work me over and say, I know you want it, just come and get it. And I'm like, a year went by. You guys know the story. A year went by and she held it for me. It's just amazing story, actually, friends. Myrtle, you know, it just, and then YouTube, and then Dixon and Fraser and Morgan, and people just loving the truck up for me. And gosh, she's just it has been such a workhorse. Look at the mounts. I think what I might do is get in there and tighten up that nut after a while. You know what I mean? Look at it. It's just solid. There's Morgan's work there. Right? It's just crazy. That's the one side. And then the other side, he's done here. Right? There it is. There's Morgan's work. I mean, it's crazy. Old Morgan. You know? Anyway, let me get these saws out of here. I just park up right here. I'm just gonna get the pickaroon out and just stack it right where it's at. This is our this is how we do this. One goes here, one row. And it's just, I steadily farm firewood. I'll bet you that right there will fill this other row. One complete row. Pretty freaking close. Or something. Look at Myrtle, friends. She's just a monster. Old Myrtle. There's nothing like the old trucks, friends. Old school or no school. I've made my whole life in living on these trucks. A series of wraps is better than a knot sometimes, friends, depending on what you're doing. It just is. You see this? See what I'm doing here? Look at that. It is. A series of knots is better than, or a series of wraps can be much better. I'm just going to put this up here. I'm going to drag it through the mud. Whatever. It's not even an issue. It's not a tree rope no more. It's just pulling stuff and whatever. That's all it is. Now, this is game on. Look at this. Look at this. We're ready to go. So I may center this. I'll probably do it in the morning.
So I'll leave it like it is right now. But look at this, friends. I would reckon that that is close to, well, as a matter of fact, hang on. I'll tell you exactly what it is. From here, we have, oh, well, there you go. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5. I was right on the money because I remember making these 6.5 by, I think this is 4 feet. Oh, it's actually, it's taller than that, friends. It's taller. Oh my goodness, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4'8". 4'8". So you know what though, friends? I'm actually just gonna call it 4.5. So let's go to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's perfect. 4.5 by 4.5 by 6.5. Do the math on that. That'll tell you exactly what that is. Calculator, right there. Calculator. AC. 4.5. What's going on? Oh, I see. I got water all over my hands. 4.5 times 4.5 times 6.5 equals. It's actually more than a cord. It's 131 cubic feet. Right there. There it is. That's the measurements right there. And that's what the measurements of that truck are, friends. It just is. The reason it doesn't look like it, that is a 9-foot bed, friends. And the wood is stacked 4.5 feet high. Actually 4'8", but I'm averaging it out at 4'6". That is a cord of wood right there. It's a cord. That is a cord. Hey kid, how are you? What you up to? Go see our dog. Be careful. We got a dog. Okay. So I'm not going to do this right now. But, yeah. There we go. Yeah. My buddy Jonesy that sends me handles for input, he wants input. Okay, have you ever heard of Jatoba? Dude, for starters, you can imagine, right? This handle, I'm actually kind of speechless. I think this is the nicest piece of wood I've ever seen in my life. Jatoba. Has anyone ever heard of Jatoba? That's actually Eastern maple, believe it or not. Not a good handle material, but, you know, it's the guy swinging it that's going to find out the weaknesses of it or if he can make something last. So I hafted this on there, and I freaking love it. It's a 34-inch handle. We've been talking about this thing. It is nutsoid, L nutsoid. But then he sends me a Jatoba, freaking same pattern. I always doctor his up a little bit. You know what I mean, to make it myself, to work for me. But I'm telling you, Jonesy, you're doing fantabulous work. If anybody needs a freaking handle, a custom handle with some amazing wood, get a hold of Jonesy. He's on freaking Instagram. Friends, thank you for watching. That was fun. Yesterday was snot. I was all geared up to go up to Morgan's and cut trees, but the weather went El Nutsoid.
but I was in cut mode, and so I ended up going over to root rots and getting a load of wood to fill up that little spot in the thing there. And I just, whenever I do this with Myrtle, she just, yeah, I hope you understand where I'm coming from, but those old trucks, boy, they're not like them. They're tough. Think about that for just a minute. Honey, are you 55?
Yes.
So that truck is 55 years old. 55. And really the only thing that it needed after I got it was some brake work, which is maintenance, basically. Cab mount started to go, which Morgan looked after. And just basic stuff. It's still solid. The bed's going to be the next thing we replace. It's a work truck, friends. Anyway, friends, I'm off to Morgan's today to cut. It's a much nicer day. We're off to his place to go help him out. So we'll catch you on the next one. Should be some tree cutting. I'm going to try out Donnie Walker's Echo. Friends, hey, Donnie Walker, if you're watching this, buddy, I saw your vintage. Keep that vintage thing going you're doing there. You're working on an old Canadian. Do a series, brother. I love it. You got like 7,000 subscribers or something now. That's crazy. I knew you would, Donnie Walker. You're a good man. Friends, tune in to Donnie Walker's YouTube channel. The guy is salt of the earth, and he's still excited about power saws 50-something years later working on them. Well, he's 50, whatever he is. I'm just talking like he's been working on them from like 12 years old or something like that, and logging camps and his whole family. So legendary in the industry. Go see him. Tell him Buckin says hi. There was something else. Friends, I'm going to say this right now, just because it just bounced into my head. I was going to do one on Instagram. Friends, on my plane ride, I think from Seattle to Spokane, I ran into this wonderful couple ladies that I sat with on the plane. Double K power. Katie and I believe it was Kathy or Caitlin. I'm not for sure of Grandma's name. I forgot. But they were the sweetest people. And we shared some intimate things on the way. But friends, she has an Instagram. And she makes like neat, beautiful artwork with stitching. And she's called 522 Stitches. That's her Instagram. Do you know what, friends? This person, I'm just going to double check. I want to make sure. But I believe it's 522 Stitches. That's the name of her Instagram channel. Yes, Katie. Katie, there you are, friends. It would mean the world to her. She has 2 kids, a loving husband, and her grandma are like best friends, and they travel around and hang out. I just really, really like them. And her grandma has an incredible story, friends. An incredible story. She's a strong, strong woman. I won't tell you her story because that's not for me to do, but I was in tears. I'm just going to tell you right now, I was emotional on the airplane in front of 2 women, and it was not embarrassing because I'm comfortable in my own skin. This video is long enough. We're going to go 522 Stitches on Instagram. Katie, tell her Buckin sent you over, and please go support her on her journey. Friends, work hard, be honest, and I'll catch you on the next video. Because you'll be being kind the whole way through. Don't forget to be kind.